Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Alex Tran, and welcome to tonight's debate focusing on the merits and cost of left-wing and right-wing thought. Today, we find ourselves at a critical juncture in our society where the dynamics of left-wing and right-wing ideologies are ever-evolving, continually shaping the fabric of our communities, nations, and indeed, the global landscape. We are joined by two distinguished experts, Dr. Samantha Green and Professor David Ainsley, who embody the rich traditions of left-wing and right-wing ideologies, respectively. Dr. Green, we welcome you to share your perspective grounded in left-wing ideologies and your rich experience in the field of social welfare.
Thank you, Alex. Before we delve in, I just want to say, and I'm sure Professor Ainsley agrees, that the terms of both right and left wing are very broad, and our objectives here today are to talk about our ideologies in general and not about specifics or extremes.
I could not agree more, Dr. Green. All ideologies are a spectrum, and we are here to inform on what sits at the core of our schools of thought, not debate any extreme examples.
Thank you both for the clarification. Now, Dr. Green, would you like to begin?
Certainly. At the heart of left-wing ideology lies a deep commitment to fostering a society where everyone, regardless of their background, has an equal opportunity to succeed. This philosophy roots itself in a rich history of movements advocating for societal change, equality, and social justice. Historically, we have seen transformative policies such as the New Deal during the Great Depression, which aimed to provide relief and uplift the many affected by economic downturns. Moreover, the advocacy for universal healthcare systems, as seen in countries like Sweden, epitomizes the notion that societies should guarantee essential services to all its members, promoting overall well-being and inclusivity. Furthermore, the left has consistently stood at the forefront of movements that sought to dismantle barriers of segregation, fostering inclusivity through the advocacy for civil rights and equal opportunities for all. I look forward to discussing how this ideology continues to shape societies with a lens of compassion and equality.
Thank you, Alex and Dr. Green. Drawing from the rich tradition of right-wing ideologies, I would like to emphasize the values of individual freedom and economic prosperity that this philosophy upholds. Through a free market approach, we encourage innovation and competitiveness, which have historically catalyzed remarkable advancements in technology, healthcare, and infrastructure. We believe that limited government intervention provides individuals and corporations with the flexibility to steer economic progress, creating opportunities and jobs that uplift society as a whole. Historic eras like the Reagan period in the US have witnessed unprecedented economic growth due to policies rooted in right-wing ideologies promoting a free market economy that encourages entrepreneurship and fosters self-reliance. Moreover, the preservation of traditional values forms a critical pillar in right-wing philosophy, underlining the importance of a society grounded in principles that have stood the test of time, nurturing communities that share common beliefs and values. The focus remains on building a society that promotes individual liberties while retaining the core values that bind us together.
I appreciate your perspective, Professor Ainsley. While individual liberties and economic growth are indeed essential, it is also necessary to address the disparities that can arise from unchecked capitalism. Left-wing ideologies strive to find a balance, ensuring that while we foster economic growth, we do not leave the marginalized segments of society behind. It is about creating a safety net that protects the vulnerable from falling through the cracks, fostering a society that cares for all its members equally. Moreover, we are living in a dynamic world where traditional values are continually evolving. Therefore, it is pivotal to have a progressive approach that accommodates the diverse spectrum of beliefs and values emerging with the changing times, focusing on inclusivity and equality for all, transcending the barriers of race, gender, and socioeconomic status.
It is indeed true that the free market system can sometimes foster inequality. However, right-wing ideologies also promote philanthropy and voluntary charity, where individuals and corporations take up the mantle of social responsibility, rather than the government imposing policies. By nurturing a society that encourages individual responsibility, we foster a community that takes care of its members through a sense of goodwill and voluntary actions. Regarding evolving values, while it is essential to adapt, it is also vital to have a steady anchor in the core values that have sustained societies for generations. It's about preserving the family unit, promoting hard work, and ensuring stability through tried and tested principles.
Thank you both for your thoughtful insights. Now let's delve deeper into the specifics. Dr. Green, How does the left-wing ideology address economic challenges, especially in times of downturns, while maintaining its core principle of social welfare?
In times of economic downturns, left-wing ideologies often advocate for increased government intervention to stabilize the economy and protect the most vulnerable groups. Through welfare programs and unemployment benefits, we ensure that individuals have a safety net that provides them with the basics, helping them navigate through difficult times. Furthermore, progressive tax systems can ensure a fair distribution of resources, where the affluent contribute a larger share, fostering a society rooted in solidarity, where the wealthy help in uplifting the less fortunate, promoting an equitable distribution of wealth and opportunities.
From a right-wing perspective, economic challenges are best mitigated by fostering a conducive environment for businesses to thrive, thereby creating jobs and opportunities. Reduced taxation and less government interference can encourage entrepreneurs to invest and innovate, driving economic recovery through market forces naturally. Moreover, through fiscal conservatism, right-wing ideologies promote the responsible management of economic resources, ensuring stability and preventing excessive national debt, which can have detrimental effects in the long term.
Thank you both for detailing your approaches to economic challenges. Moving on to the topic of healthcare, how do both ideologies envision ensuring the health and well-being of the society? Professor Ainsley, let's start with you this time.
Right-wing ideologies often favour a healthcare system that is predominantly private, promoting competition and innovation. By having multiple players in the market, we can foster an environment that continually pushes for improvements in healthcare services, ensuring high standards and efficiency. Moreover, individuals can choose a healthcare plan that best suits their needs and financial capacity, promoting personal responsibility and choice in managing one's health.
The left-wing perspective focuses on a universal healthcare system where healthcare is a right, not a privilege. By advocating for government-run healthcare services, we aim to ensure that every individual, irrespective of their financial status, has access to quality healthcare. This approach fosters a society where the focus is on preventative care, community health, and overall well-being, going beyond just treating illnesses, but promoting a healthy populace through accessible and affordable healthcare for all.
It is evident that both ideologies have distinct approaches to healthcare grounded in their core principles. Now, let us discuss the role of education in shaping society. Dr. Green, could you please elaborate on the left-wing vision for education?
Absolutely. Education forms the cornerstone of a progressive society. The left-wing ideology champions a robust public education system where quality education is accessible to all, irrespective of their socioeconomic background. Through comprehensive education policies, we aim to nurture critical thinking, inclusivity, and a deep understanding of the diverse world we live in, preparing the young generation to be compassionate and informed citizens of the world.
In the right-wing philosophy, while we acknowledge the importance of public education, we also advocate for the role of private institutions and school choice, allowing parents to choose the best educational path for their children. By promoting competition through charter schools and voucher programs, we aspire to raise the standards of education, encouraging schools to constantly improve and innovate to provide the best educational experience.
Thank you both for a rich and respectful discussion. As we wrap up, I would like each of you to share your final thoughts on how your respective ideologies envision a prosperous society. Dr. Green, we'll start with you.
The left-wing ideology envisions a society that nurtures every individual, creating systems that foster equality and social justice. By championing progressive policies and inclusivity, we aim to build a society where everyone has an equal shot at success, promoting a culture that values community well-being over individual gains, where we stand united in our diversity, moving forward together as one.
Right-wing ideologies envision a prosperous society rooted in individual liberties and economic prosperity. Through a free market economy, we aspire to foster innovation and competitiveness, encouraging personal responsibility and hard work as the pathways to success. We believe in a society where individuals have the freedom to pursue their dreams, steering the direction of their lives, while respecting the core values that bind us as a community.
Thank you, Dr. Green and Professor Ainsley, for this enriching discussion, offering our viewers a deep understanding of the nuanced approaches of left and right-wing ideologies in shaping our society. It is through such respectful and balanced dialogues that we foster understanding and empathy, navigating the complexities of our world with informed perspectives. Good night, everyone.